My name is Kaito. I've always been good at school and sports and always had many friends. But my family was poor. My parents owned a dye house, but the business wasn't doing well. I was always embarrassed about our family business, so I used to lie and tell everyone my dad was just a normal businessman. But after getting into college, I started thinking of ways to help out the family business. Part of it was because I wanted to repay my parents for helping me go to college, even though we were having a hard time financially. However... What? You're shutting down the factory?
Yeah, we're barely getting by, but the machines are breaking down now. There's no way we can hold up if we buy new ones.
Hey, don't give up, Dad! Think of it as a good opportunity to buy new machines.
You always hated how run down our factory was, right, son? I'm sorry for putting you through all that embarrassment.
That's back in elementary school. I'm going to college right now to figure out how to keep the business. Don't be selfish like that, Dad. I could hear my dad, who is usually a strong man, crying on the other side. But I was powerless. I was still in college and didn't have the money or the connections to help our factory out. Is there really no way? That's all I could say.
Well, the president of an apparel company did reach out to me.
Huh? Is he going to help you?
There's a catch, though. I can't decide on my own.
What's the catch?
He wants you to take on his family name.
What? The president of a big company made the offer to my father. He has one daughter. He wanted a boy to take on the family business and was looking for someone to take into his family. But it wasn't just anyone he was looking for. He was looking for good genes. Someone who's intelligent, athletic, and healthy. So I guess I met the criteria.
Nice to meet you. My name is Alisa.
Wow, she's so pretty. So, this is my wife. Nice to meet you. I'm Kaito. I'm not sure where to start, but...
Not a problem. Let's just get to it, shall we?
Uh-huh? Get to what?
A baby, of course. We're both 20 already, so there shouldn't be any problems, right?
Wrong! I mean, we're legally married, but we just met!
You understand that my father expects me to have a boy, right? He made me marry you for your genes, not because I like you. He only sees me as a vessel.
Yeah, but this doesn't seem right.
If you're waiting for me to fall in love with you, you're wasting your time. I won't ever love you.
She's right. I'm helping my father's factory, but she's got nothing to gain from this marriage. She hated me. I should have expected this. We haven't had a wedding yet, but our papers are already in. I'll never fully understand how she must feel, having to marry someone that she's never met before. Maybe there was someone she loved. 5 years passed. We were still legally married, but we had never spent any time like a normal couple. She works as the president's assistant, but she'll never become the president. The president believes that the boss of a company should be a man because he isn't affected by pregnancy or childcare. How humiliating it must be for her. I was managing the factory with the big machinery. On the other hand, she had saved me, but I was never capable to do anything to save her. And that's when something shocking happened.
What the hell? You can't have a baby, Alisa?
She's having anovulatory cycles caused by an ovary disorder. She can get hormone treatment, but it could take a long time to cure, especially if stress is the primary cause of the anomaly.
Alisa was having health problems due to all the stress and was diagnosed with anovulatory cycles. Her father went crazy over this.
I was wondering what was taking so long. You're sick? And stress is the cause? You're so weak and useless, Alisa!
I'm sorry, Father.
Well, we weren't even trying in the first place, but I decided to keep quiet about that.
Ugh, fine. Kaito, I'll prepare a female with good genes. Have a baby with her.
Huh?
Don't worry. I know how good your genes are. You're my son. So your child is my grandchild. Ha 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 ha.
That's ridiculous. How can Alisa be fine with that?
I'll have her prepared soon, son. Ha 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 ha.
I can't.
What?
I married your daughter. I have no intentions of having relationships with any other women.
But she may never be able to have a child.
That's fine. There's more to life than just raising a child. You talk about pregnancy interfering with work and how your daughter's useless because she can't bear a child. But Alisa isn't a tool that was created for your convenience, sir. After seeing me so angry, he was speechless. A few months have passed since then, but I haven't heard from him. I hear that meetings are being held to decide on the next president, though.
Hey, Kaito? Why did you stick up for me, knowing that I hate you and I can't have a baby?
It's simple. Because I love you, Alisa.
But I said I hated you.
I love you for your strong and hardworking personality. Just because you hate me doesn't mean that I can't love you. I'm free to have my own feelings.
Yeah, but
But anyways, congrats on your promotion to company president.
it's thanks to you, Kaito. Thank you.
Alisa's father retired and gave the position to her. He realized that his way of thinking was outdated. And with him as the head, the company wouldn't be able to adapt to the changing times. Speaking of changing times, my relationship with Alisa has gradually been changing. I see us growing closer and closer. I'm Tsukasa. I've never had a girlfriend in my life. I know I should do something about that, but I'm a student. I gotta study. I can always start dating once I graduate. But... Shut up!
Shut up, virgin!
What?
Tsukasa, you're blushing.
Need some help?
Shut up! Get out! My sister wasn't a good student at school. Back in junior high, she wasn't like this. Actually, she was the quiet type. She almost stopped going to school at one point. I was worried, but for some reason, she started hanging out with the bad girls and got back on her feet. She enrolled in an infamous high school full of delinquents, but she seems to be enjoying it. She used to cry every day in junior high because she didn't fit in. But now, she's always smiling, surrounded by her friends. I'm happy for her. They might be delinquents, but I don't mind. But why do you guys have to hang out here? This is my room!
'Cause your room is cleaner?
Then clean up your own room!
Lame. Hey, it's not like you're not getting anything in return, you know.
What?
The good smell of hot high school girls.
What? Stop it! You think I?
Look, just for you.
Hey, stop it! You shouldn't be doing that! This happened almost every day. Delinquent girls hanging out in my room. And they treat me like shit, even though I was older than them.
Too bad. We wear short shorts.
Ugh! They came and went as they pleased. I used to complain, but these days, I don't have the energy to do so. Then, one afternoon, I came home from school. It looked like someone was in my bed. What the? Is someone in there? Who could it be? I'm sure it was my sister or one of her friends. Wait, maybe this is a prank. They're planning to jump out and scare me. Fine, I'll remove the blanket before they can jump out. She's actually asleep. This is Erica, I think. She's one of the cutest girls in the group. Look at those eyelashes. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do? Where are the others? Did they just leave her here?
Huh? Good morning?
It's 5 p.m.
Hey. Hello.
That's my bed. Could you leave?
Oh, right. I fell asleep. Sorry, I'm on my period. Oh, I feel so sleepy.
Okay. They're so open about that stuff.
I'm hungry. Can I get some food?
Huh?
I can't move. I'm too hungry. Please help me, otherwise I'll never be able to leave.
What? I had no choice. I could try talking to her to get her to leave, but it probably won't work. I made her some noodles. Here, eat some noodles. But not in bed. You want to eat this? Eat at the table.
Thanks!
She can say thank you? I didn't know that. Well, it's quite normal, actually. What the? Why is she holding her chopsticks like that?
So good!
Leaving empty toilet paper rolls behind and holding the chopsticks the wrong way were two things that I just couldn't stand. I really don't want to say anything, but I had to say something. Erica, right?
Huh? Yeah?
Learn to hold chopsticks properly! You're in high school!
Huh?
This is how you hold chopsticks.
Huh? This is way too hard.
You'll get used to it. This is the right way to do it. It looks better, too.
Looks better.
Yes, Erica, you're pretty, but not knowing how to use chopsticks properly is a big minus. Gotta learn at some point.
What? I'm pretty?
Sure.
Okay, what else can I work on?
What else? Well, your hair. If you don't have time to dye it, maybe you shouldn't dye it to begin with.
I see. But if I don't dye my hair, what would my friends say? What if they stop hanging out with me?
You guys are all good friends, right? I don't think they do that. If they do, they're not really your friends. Am I right? I don't even know what I'm talking about, but...
You're so cool.
Huh?
I want to be with you. Bro! No, not bro. Marry me. Go out with me.
What?
Nobody's ever said stuff like that to me. Everybody's probably noticed it, but they said nothing. You're who I need to become a better person. That's the kind of person I want to marry. But wait, what was your name again?
You don't even know my name? Unbelievable.
I know, Tsukasa, right?
Tsukasa! After that, she basically started stalking me. She wouldn't leave me alone. 100 days left until I give in. My name is Koki. I'm a sophomore in college. Right now, I'm in class, but there's this really pretty girl next to me, and I can't concentrate on class at all. Wow, she's so pretty. I didn't know there was someone so pretty at my school. I don't remember seeing her at the beauty pageant last year either. Maybe she didn't enter herself because she was still a freshman. Hey, I don't remember seeing such a pretty face. She smells so good.
Oh, that's Sakura. I heard she was held back twice and finally made it to her second year because she has health issues and can't come to classes. Geez, how do you know so much about her?
I see. So she's a little bit older than I am. I feel bad about whatever health issues she might have. And then, it happened. I heard an explosion from the seat next to me. Suddenly, and explosively, gas exploded from the human's gluteal region. All the unnecessary gas that built up in the body expanded all of its energy in search of an emergency exit. And have less to be nervous about, and it might be easier on your stomach.
I can't ask you to do that for me.
Well, everyone thinks I already did it. My name is Kaito. I'm a college student. I have a sister who's 5 years younger than me.
Hey, Kaito, can you help us with our schoolwork? Hey, Kaito.
Yuki, Eri, you two need to learn to knock. You scared me.
All right. Just teach us how to solve this problem. We tried solving it together, but neither of us got it right. We think that the answers in the book are wrong.
This girl that came in with my sister Yuki is her classmate, Eri. They've been best friends since elementary school, and she's been coming over often since then. So, naturally, I became good friends with her too. On the weekends, they have study sessions. And if there's anything they don't get, they come to me, even though I need to do my own studying for college. See, this is how you solve it.
What? Hey, you have new comics, Kaito? Let me borrow this one. Me too.
Huh? I thought you guys were here to study.
Oh, you're so lucky that you get to work and buy all these comics whenever you want. I can't wait to get into college.
Then you should be studying.
Right?
I sometimes wonder if they're here to study or read comics. However, things gradually changed once I started working and Yuki and Eri entered college. But it was nice to see them get along so well. I was sure that they would be best friends forever.
Hey, Kaito, how is it living alone? When is the next time you'll be back in town?
It's fine. I'm not having any problems. You miss me or something?
There's something I want to talk to you about in person.
It seemed like there was something on her mind. I was surprised because she was always the bubbly type. So, I decided to visit home for the following Saturday. When I got home, Yuki told me what was bothering her. It seemed like Eri was acting weird recently.
It's Eri. Ever since we started going to college, she acts like a stranger. I can tell that she's avoiding me, and whenever I try to invite her, she always says no. I thought that maybe I did something, but I can't think of anything. I want to talk about it, but she won't let me talk to her.
I see. That's sad knowing how close you two were.
Like, she's been dressing so flashy and dyeing her hair. I don't know who she is anymore. I'm scared that she's just going to drift away.
I wonder what happened. Did Eri do something? Something completely unrelated to Eri might even be the cause of this sudden change. I brought a gift for Eri. I'm gonna give it to her.
Thanks.
I grabbed the snacks that I bought as a gift for Eri and started walking towards her house. Huh? Is that Eri? I wonder where she's going. I got curious and decided to just follow her instead of talking to her. I thought that maybe I could figure out why Eri had changed so much, and I followed her to a nightclub that she walked into. Well, she is over 20, so it's not illegal what she's doing, but it seems kind of off. I returned back close to Eri's apartment and waited for her there. I had no idea when she would be back, so I just waited. Eri came home around 4 in the morning.
Kaito?
Oh, hey, Eri! Long time!
What are you doing here?
I'm back in town for the weekend. I brought you some gifts. Yuki was crying and told me that she feels like you're drifting away. Did she do something to you, Eri?
No. Yuki has nothing to do with this. I need money. I have no time to hang out with her. My parents, they're so deep in debt. My life is a mess. I don't have time to play around with Yuki.
You may not be able to choose whether or not to work, but you can choose where you want to work.
Well, considering the hourly pay, I had to choose something a little extreme.
Come work for my company. I'm in charge of PR, and we're looking for someone who can be a PR model. Someone cute and smart. You'd have to dye your hair back and wear more conservative clothes, though.
But I won't be able to make as much money.
Legally, children aren't obligated to pay back their parents' debt. But you want to help out your parents, right? You have a choice. To try to sacrifice your body and soul to make the money a little quicker, or be yourself, even if that means it takes a little longer. It's your choice, but you seem stressed out with the current situation, so I'd like to recommend the latter.
Kaito?
To help her transition, I helped pay for all the money for her makeover. Eri transformed into a classy lady. The people at the company loved her style, and very quickly, she became our main PR model. A few months passed. We decided to visit my sister, who was still worried about Eri.
Eri! Long time no see, you look great!
Yuki, there's a lot to talk about, but let me get this out of the way. Eri and I are getting married.
What? I'll be your sister-in-law from now on. What?
I can tell that Yuki has a lot of questions, but that's for next time. Time is on our side. Now that we'll be able to talk to each other just like the good old days.
What's going on?
I can do this! My name is Takumi. Today is my hair salon debut. I've always been scared of the fashionable atmosphere of hair salons and the fashionable beauticians that work there. But I wore my best clothes and I'm heading to one of the most fashionable hair salons in town to break new ground.
Welcome. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, at 3. My name is Takumi Takahashi.
One moment, please.
I could smell a sweet scent in the air. The stylish atmosphere was almost overwhelming. I stood there, thinking of these kinds of things when a staff member approached me.
Hello, Mr. Takahashi. My name is Sasaki. I'll be your beautician today.
Thank you. Wow, she's so stylish and pretty. I'm getting nervous already.
Please, take a seat. Was there a certain style that you had in mind?
Not really. Can I just ask you for a style that you recommend for me? She took a good look at me, and I can see the distaste in her expression.
I can't possibly imagine any kind of hairstyle that'll match those clothes.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
We usually look at the customer's clothes and decide what kind of hairstyle would match, but with such unfashionable clothes, I'm not so sure.
I'm sorry. Huh? This lady.
Let's just wash your hair first.
Okay. I knew it. I never belonged in hair salons in the first place. Bad thoughts went through my mind as I was guided to a shampoo unit. All the other customers were having friendly conversations and being asked if they had itchy spots. But all I got was a half-hearted rough wash. The different treatment made me feel even worse.
Which hair salon do you usually go to? Your hair is all messed up.
I'm sorry. I've been cutting it myself.
For all these years? How old are you?
I'm 17.
Well, that explains your weird hairstyle.
I'm sorry. This beautician keeps disparaging me. Is it normal at a place like this? Is it weird I've never been to a hair salon? All kinds of thoughts were racing through my mind when she handed me the magazine.
Look through this and choose a hairstyle that you like.
It was a hair catalog with all kinds of hairstyles. I wasn't really sure, so I chose a style that looked fairly standard.
Alright, but don't expect to look like this, okay? This guy in the picture is handsome, so he looks good. But even a top stylist like me can't transform you to this level, alright?
Oh, so you're a top stylist, Miss Sasaki?
Yeah, I have a good reputation and barely any complaints.
But you do have some complaints.
Oh, well, that's unavoidable.
Miss Sasaki was scary. I mean, really scary. I was so scared, I just wanted to run away. Oh man, why did I decide to do this? I should have just stayed at home playing video games this weekend. Miss Sasaki continued to cut my hair in silence. I sat there waiting, but even I could tell that it wasn't turning out well. Miss Sasaki, it doesn't look that different than before.
It's difficult because you've let it grow out all crazy and cut it all weird.
I see.
That's why I hate customers that cut their own hair. Then we're expected to clean up the mess.
She continued to complain as she cut my hair.
All done.
Uh-huh. You're finished. It doesn't look that different.
This is best for you. I decided not to change the length much either.
But I came here for a new look.
You said you'd leave it up to me, right?
Yeah, but I chose a style from the catalogs after that, didn't I?
Did you expect to look like the guy in the picture? That's ridiculous. Look how different your face is.
If you say so. I guess. I was just about to give up and accept what I got.
Miss Sasaki, right? I'm Tanaka.
The handsome customer who was sitting next to me talked to us.
Yes?
I could hear her voice change.
Don't you think he deserves a better job than that?
If he were to be dressed properly like you, it would be easier to imagine a good hairstyle. But look at him.
Hold on. Choosing a hairstyle depending on clothes is wrong in the first place. A good hairstyle should match any kind of clothes.
Yeah, but I was taught that it's important in my line of work to consider the clothing.
I shouldn't have dressed like this today.
See, my customer agrees with me.
No. This guy has a handsome face, so it's impossible to screw it up. Unless you're useless, of course. You just suck, don't you?
Huh?
I mean, how could you screw up his hair so epically? He looked better off when he came in.
I don't agree with you.
Here, let me borrow that for a second.
After saying that, he took the scissors from Miss Sasaki and started cutting my hair. His technique was flawless, and even Miss Sasaki just watched in awe. Is that Really, me? I was surprised at the handsome guy staring back at me in the mirror.
If you're gonna claim to be a top stylist, this is the least you could do. Hey boy, you shouldn't even have to pay her. Her attitude was terrible on top of everything else.
Miss Sasaki was speechless. The manager of the salon noticed the commotion and came to apologize for me. And he didn't charge me for the haircut. I wanted to thank Mr. Tanaka, so I waited outside until he was finished.
Hey, what's up?
I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for what you did back there.
No problem. I was just listening from your side, and I couldn't let it slide.
I talked to Mr. Tanaka, and he told me that he was also a beautician who owned his own hair salon as well. He came today as a customer because he heard good things about this salon. Thank you so much!
It's fine, really. That lady had terrible skill and a terrible attitude. I'm sure it's just her.
Yeah. Could you tell me where your salon is? I'd like to go there next time.
Here, this is my card. It's kind of far from here, but stop by if you'd like.
Yeah, I definitely will. That's how I met Mr. Tanaka. My friends at school liked my new hairstyle, and it was popular among the girls as well. It helped me become a more outgoing person. All of this because Mr. Tanaka was sitting next to me that day. If he wasn't here that day, I think I would have been scared of the hair salons for the rest of my life. But I'm glad that I built up the courage to go, because I was able to meet him.
My name is Rick. I'm a high school student with very bad communication skills. No one talks to me anymore because I've avoided any interactions with the people around me for a while now. I just exist like thin air in this classroom. But that's exactly how I prefer it. Oh, that's Alisa from the other class. She's the prettiest girl in this entire school. She's so pretty compared to all the other girls. I bet she's gonna be a model or actress someday. Alisa Hanazono. She is very pretty. But being pretty in high school must be hard. I bet she gets caught in all kinds of trouble without even intending on it. Well, it has nothing to do with an introvert like myself. I wasn't even ashamed of being an introvert anymore. I'd already given up on real relationships anyway. It's possible to simulate a relationship online these days too.
Hey, big brother! I'll always love you. You wanna go out on a date?
I figured if I really needed a girlfriend, I could always resort to one of those simulations. Then one day, I ran into an unexpected situation after school. Huh?
Let me go! Stop it!
Aw, come on, baby. Let's hang out for a little bit. I promise it won't hurt. Hey, that's Alisa. And those guys. That uniform is the other high school. Is she in trouble? Let's go somewhere private, like karaoke.
No, please! Let me go!
I love it when a girl plays hard to get. What about you just come over to my house? Don't worry, my parents are out at work right now.
I wanna go home! Let me go!
Damn, Alisa seems like she's in trouble.
Let me go!
But I'm the only one here. Guess it's on me then. Come on, you can do it. Who the hell are you? That uniform. So you go to the same high school as this girl, huh? Are you here to stop us? Hey, why don't you say something? Are you too scared to speak or something? Or are you just a mute? Ugh, you're so annoying. Get out of the way! Ow! Please let her go. Yeah, hold on! You let me go first! You're gonna break my arm! Hey, you! Do you know who you're messing with? Oh! Damn! This guy's trouble! Let's get out of here! Thank God. I somehow managed.
Wait!
Huh?
Thank you for helping me. You're Rick from the other class, right?
Huh?
It's you, right? Wait, did you think that I didn't know your name? My best friend is in your class, so I visit all the time. You're always reading at your table, aren't you? I thought you were the quiet type. I didn't know you were such a good fighter.
I don't fight.
Oh, sorry. You just helped me. It wasn't a fight, right? It just seemed like you trained or something.
My brother does mixed martial arts. I'm his punching bag.
Oh, okay. So that's why you're so strong. Your brother must be strong too.
Alisa thanked me properly, and we went on our ways. It was the first time in my life that I got in a fight. It was the first time in my life that I saved a girl. And it was the first time that someone thanked me and actually meant it. I didn't expect anything like this to happen to me. What a powerful experience. The next day, when I went to my classroom, Alisa was waiting there for me.
Good morning, Rick. Thank you for yesterday. I baked you some cookies. I hope you like sweets.
Handmade cookies from Alisa? Why is Rick getting cookies from her? What do I do? What do I do? How do I respond?
I've been thinking since yesterday, but do you have a hard time talking with people, Rick?
Yes. I'm so sorry that I'm a nervous introvert. I've avoided conversations for so long that I can't even think of what I should say.
I knew it! That's a relief. I thought that maybe you weren't saying anything because I was a nuisance.
No.
Okay then. I'll wait patiently for you to talk. Take it slowly, but please, tell me more about yourself.
Hey, Rick! Alisa wants to be your friend. Man up and say something. Yeah!
I didn't know you can make such a big noise. I like the quiet Rick, but I like the loud Rick too. Oh! Forget that I said that!
Huh? What? Everything changed since that day I saved Alisa. I would have never expected in a million years that an introverted guy like me would end up dating the prettiest girl at our school.
My name is Koki Honda. I just woke up. And I was sleeping in the same room as my female boss. Where am I? This isn't a hotel. Does that mean this is Miss Kagawa's room? Damn! What happened? Why am I sleeping here? Ugh! I can't think straight with this headache. Alright, calm down. Where was I last night? Last night? That's right. I was drinking with my coworkers after work.
Aw, come on, Koki, let's have another round.
I'm sorry. I've had enough.
That's cute how you get sleepy right away.
Hey, don't make him drink too much. I don't want him to get sick or anything.
No one's forcing him. Hey, he's already asleep?
Seriously? Hey, Koki, wake up!
That's right. I was drinking. And I got drunk and passed out. Wait, did Miss Kagawa take me home to sleep with me?
Oh, you up? How are you feeling?
Hey, did we do anything last night?
Huh? No, I just carried you to bed and went to sleep, that's all.
You're my boss! What were you thinking, taking me to your home like that?
Huh? Why am I the bad guy? I helped you, Koki.
You helped me?
Yeah, you passed out early on, so you don't know what happened after that, do you?
What happened?
Well, long story short, everyone started a drinking contest to decide who could drink the most. You were last place, of course.
Huh?
And everyone got smashed. I warned everyone before we started that I drink like a whale, so it was pointless to do such a contest.
I've heard of drinking like a fish before, but a whale? That must be the next level.
My warning must have just fired everyone up. By the end, everyone could barely take care of themselves. I had to take care of everything. The tab, taxis. everything.
That must have been...
And you were the worst, Koki! You wouldn't wake up at all, so I had to have the staff at the bar help carry you into the cab. And I didn't know where you lived, so I had no choice but to bring you here. And I had to have the cab driver help carry you up here.
I'm so sorry!
The least you can do is carry your own weight, even if you're drunk. Oh, you're like a child. I had to go around thanking and tipping all the people who helped out.
I'm so sorry. I'm such a lightweight. I usually just pretend to drink, but yesterday, I was especially bad.
Ms. Nakamoto mentioned something about that last night. She said you were pouring water into her cup and drinking it when there was still alcohol left in there. If you know you can't drink, you should be extra careful in those situations. You're a grown-up, aren't you? Hey, why are you crying?
I'm so sorry. I'm such a piece of shit. I'm so dumb. I couldn't hold back my tears. Ever since I was a student, I was so dull. I could barely keep up with my classmates. I was never great at anything. My friends would help me out, but I always felt pathetic. I tried my best to grow up, but even at work, I'm always slow and people need to help me out constantly.
Hey, I didn't intend to make you so depressed. I'm sorry, I may have been too harsh on you. Here, take this. You know, the cleaners and our clients always talk highly of how well you treat everyone. You have good handwriting, so it helps that I can depend on you for anything that needs to be handwritten. And whenever the team has internal tension, you always help smooth things over.
But I always hold everyone back. I'm slow and I get nervous easily.
Listen, Koki, you don't have to be able to do everything on your own, all right? I wanted to tell you this last night. You may have your faults, but more than anything, your expectations for yourself are too high. It's okay to relax a little.
Yeah, but there are so many things I can't do like everyone else. I'll never be able to catch up if I don't hold myself to high standards.
Not everyone is as capable as you think. Some people are just good at pretending they are, and some are good at avoiding what they aren't good at.
Many people have a hard time facing what they aren't good at, especially the older they get. I respect that you don't try to run from your weaknesses.
You're so incredible, Miss Kagawa. You're only 3 years older than me, but you're already a team leader. You're flawless at work, you can drink a lot, and you mentally support people like me.
I admire you though, Koki.
Huh? Why's that?
You have a natural way with people. You know how to motivate others.
I'm just dull, so I have to at least support the others.
A truly dull person doesn't realize their dullness. When I was creating the team, I asked my boss to put you on my team. I'm completely satisfied with your work. Don't worry.
Thank you so much!
Oh gosh, he's got a charm to him, only if he learned to control it. It may not be what he wants, but I'm jealous.
It was an unexpected surprise that I spend the night at Miss Kagawa's place, but I'm really glad that I got to talk to her. She is the coolest boss ever. One day, I hope to be as cool as you, and to be of more use to you. I'm Tsukasa. I'm 21 years old. My old friends from high school invited me to a matchmaking party. Hey, Tsukasa! Long time no see!
How's work?
Good, I guess. I'm learning a lot. Taking it one day at a time, you know? Cool!
Nice. You always were a hard worker.
This is Kaito and Koki, my old friends from high school. Right now, they're in college. Last time I saw them was 2 months ago, but they seem so much more mature for some reason. Not sure why. As for me, I'm working at a pastry shop. I want to become a pastry chef in the future. I made the decision myself, but still, seeing my friends living it up in college makes me wonder what life would have been like if I chose a different path. Anyways, right after high school, I started working at a pastry shop that my uncle owned. I'm learning the ropes to become a professional pastry chef. Usually, when you start working at a pastry shop, you start by cleaning and doing dishes. You don't get to start making cakes right away. You know, I hear it's the same with sushi chefs in training. Master and disciple. It's pretty tough. He's my uncle, but he doesn't go easy on me. In fact, he told me he's extra hard on me because I'm family. He wants to help me become a professional pastry chef. He's been so good to me. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. Let's have fun tonight! These girls are from a prestigious all-girls school. Really? You sure you want me?
Come on! This is important to us too! That's why we got the A-team together!
Right after we got to the restaurant, the girls arrived. They were all so pretty. Then, I started to get nervous. Just pretend like they're customers at the pastry shop. Stop trying to show off. Relax. Come on, pull it together. I was pretty excited, but it didn't take long for things to turn south right after we introduced ourselves.
Wait, so only 2 of you go to college? So you brought someone who doesn't even go to college? That's so lame. I mean, come on. I mean, we all came here expecting to meet boys from prestigious schools, but you bring him instead? That's a big minus for the 2 of you, too. Ugh. Hey, stop it. Yeah, you're making this awkward for all of us. Huh? You realize one of us has to go out with that guy, right? He doesn't even go to college. What? I don't think that's how matchmaking parties work. Yeah, come on, let's just have fun.
Excuse me. I'll be going now.
What? How's that gonna help? It'll just mess up the head count. You leaving isn't gonna help.
Oh man, it's my fault. The party is ruined because of me. Kaito and Koki seem upset too. I've ruined things for them too. Hey Kaito, Koki, sorry, but could you maybe call someone else? I'll leave as soon as possible. I'm sorry for ruining the party, man. I know this is really important for the 2 of you.
Tsukasa! Chill, man. We're not upset with you.
Mei-san, right? Listen, what did Tsukasa ever do to you? What's your problem with him?
Huh? He didn't go to college, so he's not well educated?
He wants to become a pastry chef. That's why he started working right after high school. It's been his dream since he was a kid.
Pastry chef? But there are technical schools for that. Why start working right away? I'm guessing he was too dumb to go to school.
How ignorant. Being a pastry chef isn't about the level of education. It's the amount of experience you got. Plus, he's got a good teacher. He doesn't have to go to school. In fact, he'll probably learn a lot more from the real-world experiences.
Kaito! Koki!
Lighten up. I remember talking about this back in high school. You weren't sure if you should go to school or start working, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. We talked about it for hours. Mei-san, like you said, without a college education, this is all I got. And if for some reason I give up, I'll definitely have a hard time finding a normal job. But that's why I'm working really hard, day and night, so that one day I can make it as a professional pastry chef. I didn't go to college, but I'm not ashamed of it. I don't have time to think about that. By the way, why did you go to college? And after everything you said to our friend, please don't say just for the sake of it. You must have a plan, right? Mei-san couldn't say anything back to Kaito. She left the party without saying a word. Later, after she left, Koki suggested that we move the party elsewhere. The 5 of us decided to go to karaoke to keep the party going.
Hey, I'm sorry about her. She was so eager to go to a matchmaking party, she basically invited herself. I had no idea she would say something so rude.
No worries, I'm fine now. Turns out, she wasn't a friend to begin with, but Kaito and Koki are good-looking guys from prestigious university. I can imagine how some girls might go crazy for them. Anyways, Kaito, who defended me, was a big hit with the ladies at karaoke. Unfortunately, none of us landed a girlfriend that day. But this whole ordeal reminded me that I had great friends I could count on. And we all had a lot of fun, so it all worked out. My name is Ryota. I have a pretty
lie. It's written all over your face. Tell me.
Well, it kind
At work, Ryota always tells me how you tell him all kinds of things about them during work.
always sticks up for me. I'm Riku Yoshihara. I'm a 26-year-old office worker. I usually get along with people, but there's this one lady at work I'm having trouble with. Her name is Erica Maezawa. I used to work with her in my last company. She was really difficult to deal with. Other employees felt the same way. I really couldn't stand her. But it was impossible to avoid her completely during work. Whenever she got involved, things always got awkward. She even dragged down the team leader with her.
Yoshihara, can you do something about Maezawa?
Uh-huh? Me? What am I supposed to do?
You're the only one I can ask. Please. Everyone hates her.
Right, but we can't just kick her out of the team either.
Yeah. If we do that, it'll be a mess. and no one's probably willing to take her in. She gets the job done, but why can't she get along with people?
To be honest, I don't want to work with her either. Sure, she gets the job done, but the way she talks to others, it just makes things awkward. But, what can I do? My boss told me to take care of her before the big meeting today. I had no choice. I went over to talk to her.
So you're telling me to keep my mouth shut?
No, not that. It's just, can you talk more politely? Sometimes you come on too strong and...
So you're telling me I should think before I speak. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that.
Why do you have to be like that? I mean, what did we do to you? You shouldn't bottle things up inside.
I don't. I think I make myself very clear when I'm not happy about something.
It's no use. She just won't listen. There was no talking to her. I couldn't do anything. The meeting started a few hours later. Things were awkward right from the start. Maezawa-san wasn't saying a word, which made everyone nervous. Why is she so stubborn? If she was willing to compromise, I'm sure the others will too.
What the? Maezawa-san, what's wrong? Maezawa-san? Should I call an ambulance? Yeah.
Hyperventilation? Everyone, settle down! Maezawa-san, it's okay. Lean forward and slowly exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Hey, that keychain you got on your pen case. It's cute. What is it? A dog? A cat?
It's a raccoon.
Ah, I see. Did you know dogs and raccoons, they're actually from the same family? Also, do you know the story behind the saying, red fox, green raccoon?
No.
Apparently, it comes from the eye colors in the dark. Foxes have red eyes, and raccoons have green eyes. Weird, right? Not sure if it has anything to do with instant noodles, though.
What are you talking about?
Good. I think you're gonna be okay now. When you hyperventilate, lean forward and breathe slowly. And think about something else. That's the best way to deal with it.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I think she should rest up a bit. Can I take her to the medical office?
Yes, of course.
When we arrived at the medical office, I immediately apologized to her. Maezawa-san, I'm sorry. That was my fault. Because I said all those things before the meeting. Hyperventilation is caused by excessive stress.
Yeah, I always get really nervous. Talking with others, it makes me really nervous. That's probably why I sound so cold all the time. But I don't mean to. But talking to others is so stressful. And now everyone hates me because of it. And it makes me so nervous.
I had no idea. We all had the wrong idea about her. We were the ones putting pressure on her, which made it even harder for us to understand her. Maezawa-san, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Can I tell the others about what you just told me? I think they'll understand.
Thank you, Yoshihara-san.
After, I went back to the meeting and explained everything. I told them that she wasn't good at talking to others and how it made her really nervous. Also, deep down, she just wanted to be friends with everyone. Then, one of the team members said,
Maezawa. Maezawa-san. Her emails and stuff, they're always so well written and polite. I always wondered why she couldn't do the same when talking, but now I know.
After this incident, everyone on the team understood her condition. We helped her relax, and things started to improve. It helped us communicate better as a team. Our team's performance increased significantly. And then, I started going out with her.
Yoshihara-san, when I started hyperventilating, how did you know what to do?
Ah, my sister had the same thing, so I knew how to deal with it.
I see. You're so nice, Yoshihara-san. You saved me. Literally.
I'm a lucky guy to have you, Maezawa-san. We misunderstand others all the time. For a while, I thought she was a stubborn troublemaker. But now, look at her. She is adorable. When you feel uncomfortable around someone, it might be the way that you talk or act around that person. It's an important thing to remember. My name is Rick. I'm 28, but it looks like I have a baby face. I still get asked for my ID when I go to the store to buy liquor. Girls say they're jealous, but I hate that I don't look my age. I'm on a long journey to become a manly man. Today, I was taking some clients out to drink at a nightclub, but this hostess next to me had quite a bold personality.
I've never come to a nightclub before. Me either. Thanks for bringing us here, Rick.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves.
Most guys who choose to take their clients out to nightclubs are just doing that to have fun themselves. And taking out clients who aren't used to these kinds of places is just disgusting.
This hostess, Sakura, her comments are pretty hurtful. It's my first time at a nightclub too. Maybe it's just a new thing to be straight up. That's what I thought, and just ignored all of her hurtful comments.
How's your wrist, by the way, Rick?
Oh yeah, sorry to worry you.
Hurting your wrist working too much is so like you. But take care of yourself. Take some time off for yourself too.
You think? Alright then, let's drink tonight.
Good idea. I see how it is.
Working too much until your wrist gets hurt is pretty much like admitting you're working inefficiently. I think it's a lame way to try to project that you're working hard. I mean, look at you. You obviously aren't a good employee.
I'm sorry. This girl is new. Are you drunk, Sakura?
Oh, you know, I just hate lying. See how these two guys look so professional? That's how a man should be. You should take some notes.
I'm pretty sure this girl is younger than me. I must really look useless. It's not like I'll be coming back here anytime soon. No point in arguing. That's what I was thinking. But it seemed like I was the only one. These two guys started getting pretty angry.
Miss, you must be confused of this situation. Are you under the impression that Rick is taking us out for drinks?
Huh? He's not? He's the one that made the reservation, right?
Oh, I see. That's why you're making fun of him. You were helping him show us a good time, right? Well, you're greatly mistaken. It's the other way around. Rick is the president of our company, miss.
Wait, you're so young though. Aren't you like 20 years old?
Oh, I look that young? No, I'm already 28.
Rick doesn't like things to be too formal,
So he acts friendly with us. But we really respect him.
even today. He asked us where we wanted to drink, and he said it would be on him.
I'm just happy to be able to drink and have fun with you two.
What the hell? Why don't you just act the part? Why are you kissing ass? It's so confusing.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
That's what we like about Rick. But it isn't nice to make fun of anyone, no matter how they act. Don't you think? You're the one that needs to learn how to do your job.
You're very right, sir. We're very sorry. Apologize, Sakura. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Calm down, everyone. Don't worry about it. It's not the first time that I've been seen as a youngster. But not everyone can admit their fault like you, miss. But to avoid future trouble, I just hope you can find a way to pick someone up without putting someone else down.
You're like a school teacher, Rick. You may look young, but you have the soul of an old monk.
Teacher? Monk?
Not exactly the manliest people.
On my way out, Sakura came running after me.
I'm very sorry for today.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But how can you forgive me so easily?
Because I can tell that you're sorry. I'm not the type of person who continues to scold someone who's already said sorry. That's all.
You really are like a teacher or a monk. But I admire it. I can see why those two respect you so much. I'm jealous that they get to work for you.
Would you like to join them then? I think I have a job that fits you better than your current one. I invited her to my company. She may not have knowledge and experience yet, but she's open-minded to criticism and avoids making the same mistakes.
You used to be a night hostess, Sakura?
Yeah.
Our president recruits from all kinds of places, so don't fall in love with him just because you think you're special, okay? I've seen it happen way too many times.
Huh? It happens that often?
Yeah, everyone thinks of him like an angel.
Only if he didn't look so young.
I really felt for Rick in this story. People look at me like I'm young and incapable too. I felt a lot of sympathy for him. Have you ever experienced anything similar? How do you react in such situations? It would be nice to learn from you all. How did you like today's story? I look forward to all of your comments.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.